Hey folks, it's Pete here from Ashtons Cars. Today doing a video walk around of this BMW 318i. It's a 2011 model Sport Plus edition. So the Sport Plus is a model of the 3 Series with a few extras on it. As you can see, it's got some nice 18-inch alloy wheels. They're in a graphite grey on this particular car. Really do suit the car really well. It's got the M Sport suspension, so it's a lot lower than an SE model. It gives it a much more ground-hugging sort of sporty stance. And in this particular car, the previous owners upgraded to the black kidney grills on the front grille, which I think look fantastic on the car. But he's also left the original ones in the boot, in the box, so it can be put back to completely standard if that suits your taste. One of the features of the Sport Plus edition is this full leather interior, and the metal trim that you can see there, sort of aluminium, milled aluminium trim on this car, is actual metal. It's not a plastic insert. That's the real deal. Very, very nice interior. Sport seats on the car as well, as you can see, which really do sort of hug you in place and give you a much more sporty feeling than the standard 3 Series. To the rear of the car, again, full leather, as you can see. Ventilation to the rear as well. You can see the vents there in the middle. More sort of aluminium trim. That really gives this car a little bit of a brighter looking interior than the standard 3 Series. I think it does break up that black interior that are sort of famous on BMWs. And it's also got a reasonably heavy tint to the windows at the rear. So when I shut the door here, you can see it's quite private in the back. Not so heavy tint to the front, because of course that would be illegal. To the rear of the BMW, it's got the smoked rear tail lights, which look really great on this car. And again, one of the highlights for me has to be these M Sport wheels. 18-inch diameter. Really great design. They're pretty much unmarked. We haven't refurbished them, but as you can see, they have not been damaged at all by the previous owner. It's been kept in remarkable condition, the whole car. And the bodywork, if you look down the line there, completely straight. Excellent condition throughout. I mean, it can only be described as quite exceptional on a 9-year-old car. And you'll see this side is exactly the same. It's been looked after. We haven't had to do any paint work at all on the car. It came into us pretty much like this. If I was to be hypercritical on this car, I would point out that there's 1 or 2 very light stone chips you can just see there on the bonnet above the BMW badge. Certainly not something that's worth painting the car over, and certainly when you're at any sensible distance from the car, it looks nothing short of an immaculate 3 Series, one of the nicest of its particular year or model, I would say, that I've seen in some time. Very, very clean indeed. Okay, so I'm sat behind the wheel now of our 3 Series. As you can see, that dashboard's very well laid out. BMW always have an absolute masters of making the car feel very much tailored to the driver. All these controls are very slightly angled towards me as the driver. I've got a nice air mixer there, as well as the the air conditioning controls and climate controls by here. And if I was to press the start button now, there's the startup sequence of the car. It's just giving a little beep there to warn me that I'm a little bit low on fuel, but look, only 77,000 miles from new. I think there's a bulb out somewhere on it, ironically, but it's not been through the workshop yet, so that would be sorted. 77,000 miles, very, very low mileage for the year. Highlights of the interior for me, I love the M Sport steering wheels on these. Really nice chunky leather design. They feel sporty and they feel special when you're driving the car. The car has got Bluetooth telephone on it. That's the controls there for it. And if you peer just through the wheel there, that's the cruise control, which is another thing that I particularly like on the Sport Plus edition, because not all M Sport BMWs have that, and it's something that I particularly do like to have on my 3 Series. Excellent stereo. It's the BMW Professional system on this car, so that gives a fantastic sound. But let's turn it off for a moment. And we've got climate control here with separate controls for the passenger and driver, which I particularly like as well. It's nice and easy to use. It's simple to use, which is, I think, what you want really from your heating. Not too many fiddly switches on this car. Everything's done So it's simple, easy to use, and you can concentrate on driving it, which is what it's all about. Of course, it's a 6-speed gearbox on this car, which is a very slick. It's one of the nicest manual changes. Nice short sporty throw. The suspension's nice and firm, not too firm that it's uncomfortable, but it gives you a real sporty feel when you're driving the car. And of course we've got cup holders as well, 2 in all, passenger and driver. And might seem like it's a small detail, but it's something that's very great when you're sort of living with this car as a daily driver. So folks, there she is. It's going to be fully workshop inspected prior to sale. The car's going to come with a 3-month guarantee, which is parts and labour. And if you want any more details on this car, or if you want any more photos, videos, you can ring me on 07932 873 646. Happy to take a part exchange against the BMW, and I'm also more than happy to deliver the car anywhere in the UK. If you're within 150 miles of us here in sunny South Wales, it's going to be free of charge for delivery. And beyond that, we do keep the prices down to an absolute minimum for delivery. So wherever you are, please do get in touch with us. We'll help you make this car affordable. My number again, 07932 873 646. Give us a call, give us a like and a subscribe to our channel, please, if you're watching this on YouTube. And please feel free to like and share this with your friends and family. And most importantly of all, stay safe and take care of yourselves wherever you are. Thank you very much again for watching. Goodbye.